on how we got together. And yeah, she's not here with me to help, but I'll do it. I'm not with her anymore at this moment. I was earlier. Awesome day with her, you know. But alright, like we said in the first video, we met through a mutual friend of ours. We met and I seen her. We didn't talk. She was a total stranger. I didn't even know her name yet until like I finally asked, like 2 days later, I think. But I seen her, and the first thing I noticed on this girl, like I'm telling you, was her big beautiful smile, her laugh, and her eyes. Those three things that I remember to this day, because like I remembered it. Like she's very attractive, very gorgeous, beautiful, and she was stunning. She took my breath away, like honest to God she did. And she had a boyfriend at that time, and I thought she was straight, so yeah, I looked at her like with flirty eyes and everything, but I kind of kept my distance because I was scared, and like I was trying to be respectful of her boyfriend, I guess, but whatever. And I go to his house a couple other times, and I see her there. I'm just like, wow, and how gorgeous she is, and how big her smile is, and how cute her laugh was, and everything. And I see her, and we're strangers, and I kind of catch feelings for her because just seeing the way she carries herself and how she products herself and like stuff like that, it was, it made her more attractive than what she already was. So I talked to my friend. I asked him, well, I don't really ask him. I just tell him like I got feelings for her. Like I have a crush on her. Like like maybe like a little 5th grade crush. Like ooh, giggles, she's cute. I like her. Stuff like that. And then a few days later, we're hanging out and I see her, and I'm kind of just being like creeper. I'm sitting on the porch, I'm looking at her, and then I leave the porch because I go to buy my friend because he's over there talking to them. So I'm leaving the porch to go talk to him like I did to my friends. Like I didn't care. I'm with him, and I seen her. I was like, wow. And he tells me that day that she likes me. And this guy, before he told me that, this guy had called her a bitch. We weren't together, and I noticed that her feelings, so that it kind of got me mad. So I smacked him in the face. I just straight smacked this kid in the face because he did that. But then my friend, after I did that, he tells me she likes me, and I'm just like, holy shit. So I go home. We talked on Facebook for a little bit. I replied to her message. She doesn't reply, but she leaves me unread. So a few days later, on May 28th, I asked her out in a goofy little kid way. Like I was like, so, Zam, will you be my girlfriend / go out with me? No emojis, like no smiley faces, hearts, winky faces, shit like that. And at that time, I didn't even have an iPhone. Whatever. Hours later, I'm talking hours later, she finally replies yes. So we go out, we're talking, we get to know each other more, and I'm starting to like her more, catching really big feelings for her, and she breaks up with me. And I just wake up because I told her that day I was going to take a nap because I was really tired and stressed from school. And I wake up texting her, she's not replying. I'm just like, shit. So I go to sleep. I wake up at like 12 in the morning to read a breakup message that she had sent to me at 10 something at night. I'm just like, wow, wow, it's crazy. And so I texted her back. I don't know why I didn't ask her why, like what was the truth, because I know when she texted me it was a lie. I knew it, but I'm not gonna get into that. That's fine. But I missed her, and I seen some stuff on Facebook and Instagram that she missed me. And I've sat here many a times having that message ready. Can we talk? I miss you. Couldn't send it. I didn't have balls enough to send it. So she finally on June 6th inboxes me. Hey, can I ask you some questions? I was like, yeah, okay. She's asking me, hi. I was just like, hello, whatever, talking back. She was like, what would you do if I asked you to be my girlfriend again? And I was just like, I'd say yeah. Like in my head I was like, hell yeah, I'd say yeah, I miss you. But I played cool when I inboxed her back. I was like, I would say yes with the winky face I think I used. So a couple minutes later, she types, well, she doesn't type, she replies back, will you be my girlfriend? I was just like, holy shit, mind blowing. So of course I said yes. And from there, we've been steady, no on and offs, because I don't play that shit. And I told her from day one, I'm not an on and off person. Either we are on, we're gonna work our shit off, or not off. We're gonna work our shit, we're gonna work through it, or we're off. You know, I'm not on a roller coaster. Like, I don't play that. I'm not a kid, you know. Maybe 17, but still, I'm not with that. Like, what these kids these days do now. Okay, we could go out today, but we're gonna be broken up for a week, but we'll get back together. Like, that's not me. And I told her that, and she was cool with that. And, you know, we're going out, and we make a couple months, and, like, I fell in love with her very quick. Not from the things she said, but how she cared for me, and how she loved me, how she talked to me, and how she would treat me. And it's crazy, because we were strangers. We've been together for 2 years and 2 months, going on 3 months next month on the 6th. And, like, we've been together, and we've had some really pretty big arguments. She sat there and told me she wants a break, and that she just can't do it. She's told me that she's wanted to break up before, but, you know, I told her I can't lose her. Like, I can't. I may be 17, but I know what I feel for her, and what I feel for her, I've never felt for anybody else. Never. I've never been in love with anybody else. If I told somebody I love them, you know, it's kitty shit. Like, that's what I tell my dogs. So it's like my ex was like a dog, so I was just like, oh, I love you. You know, I love my dogs more than I loved any of my exes. Like, it's crazy. But with this girl, I love this girl so much. Like, she's changed me, because I used to do really bad stuff. I used to be a pretty bad person. And now it's like I carry myself better as a person. I don't take shit for granted like I did. You know, and being with her, it's been an amazing experience, and I just can't wait to see what future brings for us, because we got together when she was 14 and I was 15. I'm only 8 months older than her. Her birthday's October, mine is March. And we've been talking from the first time we even got together. And then the second time we got together, we talked about it too, living together and being together in our future. And I'm about to be 18 next year. She's about to be 17 this year, but 18 next year. So it's crazy, because, like, we're so close to, you know, reaching that step, but yet we're so far away from it, kind of, because we still got to finish high school, and we got college and everything, but I know that she's the one for me. People are going to be like, but how are you going to know? You've never been with anybody else and stuff like this. Well, that doesn't matter. I don't need to be with anybody else, because I can sit here at this age, and you guys might be like, well, it's just kiddie shit. You don't know what true love is. If I didn't know what true love is, I would have just left her then over some little petty ass argument. And I didn't, because, like, I'm in love with her, so I'm willing to sit here and cry and argue with her, as long as I know at the end of the day I got her, she's mine, and that's it. I am fine with the little fights and the big fights, because I know that we're gonna work it out. It's gonna be worked out. It's not like kids. It's not like, not just kids. It's not like people. We're not like a couple who's gonna fight. They're gonna be pissed. They're gonna break up. He's gonna go out, or she's gonna go out and buy this person something. Like, no. I used to do that because I didn't know. But now I know, like, that's not right. Don't go and buy them stuff to make them want to be with you. Because you can't buy somebody's happiness. You have to make them happy. And I make her happy. I know I do. And she makes me truly happy. And, you know, people who say strangers can't go out, it's not true. You just have to take the time to get to know that stranger and to progress to something big. Don't rush into it. And you can also fall in love with your best friend and be together forever. Like, but me going out with her and we were strangers, it was fun and it was interesting, very interesting, because we didn't know anything about each other. And we just got to learn, and it just made me love so much more about her. And, like, to this day, I still learn new stuff. And she probably still learns new stuff about me. Like, that's the crazy part. And if I could go back in time to change anything, I wouldn't. Because I'm happy where I am today, who I am today, and I am truly happy with who I am with today. Because if I wasn't with her, I don't know if I would still be here. If I wasn't with her, I don't know if I'd be this happy and be who I am today. Because of her, I am who I am, and I'm not afraid to admit it. Yes, I've dropped friends for her, but I see the reason why I did it. And in the end result, it's amazing. I am truly blessed to have the girlfriend I have. And so, that's what this video is about. Just the story. Sorry it's so long, but that's our story, kind of. The story is much more complicated, but we're not going to get into like all the details. That's pretty much it. Good night.